Hey, what's up? Back at you with another video. We're going to be looking at Mighty Jamie, whom Nota and DJ Sbu are busy talking about on the Hustlers Corner Nota Mondays right now. Check it out.
I've been looking for some really good analysis on our current fiscal reconsolidation program and the motivations behind it, and there's something that I'd missed. So I need to shout out Mighty Jamie. I don't know if you've checked out Mighty Jamie's channel.
Yeah, we've been speaking. We've supposed to have made an interview happen already months ago, but our schedules have not allowed. But he's coming to the show very soon.
Okay, no, he needs to come to the show very soon.
Actually, it'll be dope for all three of us.
Yeah.
Get him to join us on Nota Mondays.
Yeah, I'd love to have him. It's been a while since I last bumped into him, so I'd love to actually have an official discussion.
You see that? So the brother will be on the Hustlers Corner very soon. And in light of the Floyd Shivambu controversy with him going to Bushiri's church over there, with King Said So in the previous video talking about how religion divides us. Not really critiquing Floyd for going there, sticking on religion, giving the viewers, the audience, the excuse that they like, our mixed emotions about Floyd going to visit a crook is all because of religion, Instead of saying, yo, bro is screwing up and I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, you gotta be committed to the brotherhood, gotta be committed to people, gotta be committed to, championing them no matter what they do. Because that's what you gotta do when you are part of organizations, movements, political parties. And that's why I'm completely independent. I am simply Christian. I am simply an entrepreneur because I have to grind on this earth, because I have a passion to make it. And so we're gonna be looking at Mighty Jamie over here, who's talking and giving some final commentary. I think there'll be more. Floyd will come out and tell us why he went and did this. He'll go on interviews and we'll catch up with him. But as this story dies down a little bit, here's his input on politicians going to churches and men of God who are not men of God, and Bushiri himself. So this is a no comment, straight shot episode, pure watch. Let's get into it.
Impact on the MK party? Are there any Gwazists here? Are there any MK members? Let's have a conversation. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I just want to say one thing in closing. Can we talk about this relationship between politicians and the church? Just broadly, just briefly. During this Easter period, it was quite intriguing to see how many politicians profess the faith. I saw some carrying the cross.
Yeah.
I saw many in different houses of faith across South Africa. And what stuck in my mind was this question.
Yeah.
If all these men and women are leading and living like servants in the example of Jesus Christ, then who's looting the money? Who's looting all the money? Who is looting the money? If they are all leading and living like servants in the example of Christ, who chaunched the chaunch? Who chaunched the chaunch? Can you explain that to me? If all these men and women are stewards, like Joseph was, and if they're excellent in service like Daniel was. Remember Joseph, every job he got, everybody just said, I don't even have to worry anymore. Joseph's got it. Joseph's on the job. He was so trusted. His stewardship levels were so high that if he was on the job, you didn't even have to worry. So if all these men and women are stewards like Joseph, why are there so many potholes? So many issues with service delivery. So many issues with quality of service. If all of them during Easter, so Christian. I actually think that the church and the Christian community has made access to their podiums and congregations too cheap for politicians. I think that the church and the congregations have made approval from the Christian community too cheap for these politicians. It seems like it's enough for them just to wear the t-shirt every now and again, even though on a day-to-day basis, 6 days of the 7, they can be found implicated in a variety of compromising leadership decisions, service performances. Surely the church has to do much better. The church has clapped hands for dictators in Africa. The church has welcomed skebengers. into the congregations, known skebengas. Of course, the faith is about forgiveness. The faith is about, allowing people to grow and all of that. But the people who repented to Jesus, that one tax collector, he had to give up half of his money. That's how compelled he felt in his heart. Wasn't that what happened? When Ananias and Sapphira stole the money, God struck them dead. They were struck dead. The impetus of that story is that you can't be in the church stealing. You can't be in the church delivering poor service. You can't be misgoverning, misappropriating, mismanaging.
And the Bible warns people about wolf in sheep clothing, men who will come disguised as prophets of God, the devil himself coming disguised as an angel of light. And the Bible says, look out for these people in the last days. But what are we doing in the last days because we don't read the word? We're busy calling those men Christians and men of God. And the Bible has already done spoken.
And then come and say, yes, bazalwane. In fact, abazalwane should be the first people to say, get the hell out of here. That's what I think. I don't know what you think. I think that the church has made access to their podiums and congregations too cheap. I think that these people, they can attend church events, pretend to have a shared zeal for the values and the Christian lifestyle. But then they go into the week to chase slay queens and tenders. And nobody in the church holds them accountable after that. It's not about judgment. God is the one who will judge in the final day. It's not about that. But there has to be some discernment. Church speaks about you can't have people in the eldership of the church who have all funny types of behavior. You can't have them. It's in the book. I'm not a biblical scholar like that, so I can't tell you this verse, that verse.
Yeah, it says that a man who wants to serve God, be in God's office, should be a man of one wife, a man who is not a drunk, a man who does not gossip, a man who holds people's issues, keeps them safely, a man who's got his household under control, who's got his kids and wife understanding his position, and they are not looking to embarrass or make him look insane. So they first are obedient. His church is his home. That church listens to him. The rest of society listens to him. So when a man steals, society will steal most.
But it's in the book that you can't just have a skebenga pastor. So why should these politicians who chase slay queens and tenders during the week come on a Sunday, on an Easter Sunday when the Lord is risen, and then claim to be authentic practitioners? I don't know. Is it too judgmental?
Nah.
Too hard for TV? Let me know. Let's talk in the comments. Till the next one.
Peace out, Mighty Jamie. Until next time, we'll be seeing you on the Hustlers Corner. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you then.